Yo, what up world? Wanted to show you guys my new custom glove that I just got. It is a Rawlings custom. But first thing is, you get it in this brown box, and inside the brown box is a smaller black box. First thing you'll see is the front that says Custom Pro Shop Rawlings, and then on the top is Rawlings itself. There's nothing else really on the sides per se other than the Rawlings hashtag, and then the other side. It's a Pro303 9-6. It's a Pro303 pattern glove. It's a 12 3/4. The shell is royal and the lace is royal. And then it's a heart of the hide. On the bottom there, it says kindness wins, and that's the customization that they put on the thumb. First thing you see with the box is it has like this tab. On it says the mark of a pro. It says, congratulations, you are joining an exclusive group of legendary athletes and major league stars who proudly wear the Rawlings patch. As a member of Team Rawlings, you have chosen the preferred glove of the greatest defensive players in the game. Your glove will be the tool that helps you become the finest in the field. And then it has their Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You open it up. It's in this plastic wrap. Inside the plastic wrap, or on the wrist, is this styrofoam. The blue actually comes out really nice. And you can't really see, like on the Rawlings builder, the blue is like a lot darker than what's on here. Maybe not like a lot darker, because this is royal blue. On the builder, it looks more like a navy. I would say the patch on the Rawlings builder is pretty close to the patch that you get, but on here it's not like a bright blue like Carolina blue. It's definitely a blue, as you can see. The red really pops in this video right now. That's crazy. Yeah, let me just kind of go down the line of what it is. We've got a Rawlings heart of the hide. Pinky stamp, it's a Pro303 9-6, and then it's a 12 3/4 inch glove. So again, outfield. And then, I don't know if this is a question that you may have, definitely a question I had when I was looking at customizing an outfield glove, is there's the Pro303 9 pattern that's on there for 12 3/4, and then there's also the Pro303 FS, which is a finger shift model. And what that is that there's no pinky loop, and essentially the pinky stall is a little bit bigger, so it allows your fingers to shift over. But with that said, it's geared more towards players with, I guess, bigger hands. Without the pinky loop, at least for me personally, it doesn't give you as much leverage. And then also that snugness and customization for, you know, whether you want it tighter or not. But for those that don't want to have to deal with a pinky loop and that have slightly larger hands, I would say the Pro303 FS, or again, finger shift glove, is definitely an option to look into. I got an H web on it, as opposed to, yeah, there's like different customization webs. You can do a closed web or trapeze. So I got a narrow fit for the wrist lining, as opposed to like a standard. On a typical glove, 2 holes on the end over here will be available to lace out. I just got the narrow fit because I have a smaller hand in general, so it'll fit a little more snug on my wrist. So yeah, if I had gotten the standard, I would have unlaced it and then relaced it to a narrow fit anyway. So it's kind of cool that they give you that option to doing narrow fit. The other option on there from standard narrow is a youth taper, and so it's definitely smaller. I'm not sure what they do exactly as far as punching it or punching the holes, or how they fit it, because the holes itself would go onto the patch if it were going based off of this, if that makes any sense to you. Colors themselves, I decided to go with the royal blue on the back and the palm, with the white accents on the thumb and the, I guess, pinky and ring finger, as well as the red for the stitching on all of the writing for Rawlings. I know it looks like red, white, and blue is kind of patriotic, but I did it more of like a nod towards my favorite MLB team, which is the Los Angeles Dodgers. I did it more of a nod towards like their jerseys for, you know, you got the Dodger blue and then kind of white just as a nice popping accent to it, and then the red is for, if you look at their jerseys, they have the, I guess, the red numbers on the front of their jerseys. Kind of why I did that. Plus, When I was doing the customization on here, it was like, I didn't really know what would have looked good on the white per se. Like if I just did blue on here, then it would have made these blue or royal blue. And I don't, the Rawlings just wouldn't show up on here. And if I made it white, then of course the white stitching on the white for the thumb and the pinky wouldn't look good. Would have looked good okay over here. But yeah, I decided to go with the red just because, again, I think red just makes a nice accent to the blue. And again, just because I was trying to go for that look for the Dodgers uniform, or the Dodgers jersey. And then if you're curious, the Rawlings patch on here, so this is called white on royal. But just as an FYI, there is a stripe of black that's on there. Just be cautious or aware that there is black on that patch. So again, majority of it's royal blue, and then for the welting, and then I did white for all of that. So then again, it's just an accent off of the blue. So again, it just kind of pops. And then I chose, again, the red is called Scarlet Red. I went with blue laces. The stamping on the inside, the 3 options that you usually get are gold, silver, and then the indent. And so I went with the indent because gold and silver over time like fades. I didn't want to have to deal with that. For this glove itself, gold and silver would have, I think to some degree, would have looked nice to make this pop, but again, I'm looking to game this, so I didn't want to have to deal with any color fading or whatever. Just a personal opinion. I went with a leather palm pad. I decided to do that more longevity sake. I think just kind of allow the glove to be a little more durable over time. The wrist lining, I decided to go with a thermoformed. It's supposed to be like a moisture wicking material. That's one of the options on there. Instead, the thermoformed, as opposed to what most people are used to, is the like wool on here. For the break-in option, I decided to go with firm, which is 10% factory and 90% player. Right now I have 2 in the pink. Like I can close that little pinky crease a little bit, but for the most part, like that's it. So I decided to go with that. The other 2 options are standard, which is 30% factory and 70% player, which I think is what you'll see in line with gloves that you'll see in store, or if you buy from like online or whatever. And then the third option that's on the glove builder site is soft, which is 50% factory and 50% player. Definitely I would say more game ready, or if you're in a rush to break in a glove. But yeah, I decided to go with firm just because I wanted to really break in the glove myself however I wanted to do it. On the back end over here, I didn't go with any finger pad or finger hood just because I wasn't gonna have like a finger out on it anyways. Depending on how I break it in, if I can, I might go 3 in the pink. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but there are major leaguers that do 3 in the pink. I decided to go with 31 on the thumb circle here instead of the Rawlings R, just to give it a little more personalization. And yeah, because 31's my number, and if you guys don't know the story, which I'll probably explain in another video, but it's more in commemoration of my grandpa. On the thumb for the customization or personalization, I went with Kindness Wins. Pretty straightforward as far as sending a message with the personalization, but there's a whole meaning behind it, and I will get into that in another video because this is just more of my reaction and kind of showing you guys the brand new glove. But yeah, there's a whole story behind Kindness Wins, and I will definitely explain that in another video. Either it'll be up there or in the link in the description below. So yeah, and then it also comes with a keychain that says Custom Pro Shop and Heart of the Hide. So it's in the royal blue. Pro303 with a baseball inside. I cannot close this glove right now, but I guess just to kind of show you. The webbing itself is pretty big. It's pretty large. When I get this broken in a little more, I'll definitely show you guys a little bit more of, baseball compared to a softball, in case you're more of a baseball person that wants to play softball with this, or I don't know, some people are like that. They prefer baseball gloves for softball. Anyways, to wrap this all up, a huge shout out to Jay, Pickle the Beast 417. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you should. So yeah, thanks again for watching. If you guys have any questions about the glove itself, I will definitely have an update whenever I break the glove in. But yeah, if you have any other baseball related questions, go ahead and ask. You can leave a comment in the comment section or DM me or comment on any of my social media pages of either Instagram or Facebook, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon. All right, peace.